I've set this discussion as if it were directly to the Southern Appalachian Historical Council, so this will be as if I'm speaking straight to them. Thank you, members of the University of Southern Appalachian Historical Council, for allowing me to speak to you today on the United States government and its provisions for securing and collecting the duties on foreign and domestic distilled spirits, stills, wines, and teas. Illegal moonshining and imports of alcohol and teas has always been a large problem for the United States government, as these items are a large source of revenue through taxation. In the government's efforts to collect these taxes, in 1794, the Senate and House of Representatives passed a series of laws to secure these taxes. These laws were varied. They did increase the power of the President of the United States to carry out such measures as necessary, such as authorizing and empowering new federal districts and surveys in the territories northwest and north of the Ohio River, and to appoint inspectors, surveyors, and inspectors of ports and allow them to be revenue officers with compensation proportionate to taxation gathered. All appointments must be with the advice and consent of the Senate. Another law stated that any alcohol distilled in the United States that had not been properly taxed shall be forfeited to the government unless that quantity is less than 150 gallons. The law further states that as long as the tax has been paid on said spirits or tea, then it would be lawful to import said alcohol or teas and re-import them as long as taxes are paid on the raw materials that it took to produce said alcohol or tea. So you would pay taxes as you imported them, but or as you exported them, but if you re-imported them, you had to pay taxes again on whatever product you made it out of, say like molasses, sugar, you would have to pay those taxes. Finally, in an effort to curb the use of cask for the transportation of alcohol or tea that had tax markings already upon it, was so ordered that those markings be defaced, cut off, obliterated before it was to be used again for another shipment. You didn't want somebody to be using already used marked cask and not have to pay taxes on it. For the year 1794, these were well thought out measures to not only tax these beverages, but to make an effort to end illegal moonshining in the United States. To show the importance that alcohol taxation was to the United States government, it was important for the government to show the producers that the government would go that extra length to protect their production methods. In 1794, one Jabez Rogers, who ran a large distillery in Middlebury, Vermont, lost the distillery twice to fire, along with a large quantity of spirits, which said duties, taxes had not been paid yet, according to the government. The Senate and House of Representatives, in order to restore this distillery to the tax base as soon as possible, passed a special act that remitted the taxes of this one distillery in the United States. That's how important this distillery was to the tax base of this area of Vermont. Thank you very much.